production. I will be back here. I will be back with another.
Yeah, we'll lick our wounds. We'll get over this. We'll be fired up for next year.
Garoppolo has time, stands in, going deep, going for it all, and it's caught for the touchdown! On fourth down, Deebo Samuel for 6. Garoppolo's got all day. He's going to launch it deep down the field, going for it all, and getting it! Emmanuel Sanders, not touched, still on his feet, inside the 10, and he scores! 75-yard bomb from Jimmy Garoppolo to Emmanuel Sanders. Wilson, pressure off the edge, releases it, and it is intercepted by Greenlaw. Dre Greenlaw now on the return as he's still on his feet with blockers in front. Dre Greenlaw down the sideline. Can you believe this?
Looks like football, baby.
Pass is caught. Kittle breaks one tackle. Another. Wow, what a touchdown for George Kittle. Goff throws and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Warner. Fred Warner for the touchdown. Jeff Wilson has come in at running back. Garoppolo's throw is caught by Jeff Wilson. He's going to score a touchdown for the 49ers.
And the pass is going to be picked off by Bosa. Nick Bosa. Can't bring him down till he gets to the 8-yard line. Wow.
Now Evans in the slot. Winston picked off. It is Richard Sherman, who did not have an interception last year, and he returns it all the way for a 49ers touchdown, 32-yard. Garoppolo fires. It is caught. Still on his feet is Kittle with a big play. And the stiff arm. George Kittle. Flags fly. He's down to the 30. What a run by George Kittle. Taking on everybody.
Okay, gold-blooded friends. This is the Gold-Blooded Podcast, and I am the one known as Joey I. I am joined by Bob and Mike, and we are here to bring you episode number 2 of this fine production that we put on.
Loose interpretation.
Very loose interpretation. Before we get into our debacle picks of the week, I just want to say a couple things. This weekend, the 49ers are playing the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday at 1 p.m. East Coast time, 10 a.m. West Coast time. We're going to be doing a live Zoom meeting for the first half of that game. If you have not emailed your request to be a part of that party into the email, drop us online at goldbloodedpodcast@gmail.com and let us know that you want to party with us via Zoom Sunday morning. Daddy's going to be hitting the rig. Some other people are going to be doing the things. It's going to be nice. It's going to be lots of nice things happening, I have a feeling.
It's nice when things are nice.
It is nice when things are nice. I just hope my tummy is feeling better by then so I could really...
It's not nice when your tummy's not nice.
No, things are not nice right now. So we're going to do some picks, and then I'm going to bring something up that has to do with food, because we all know how I get about certain foods. So... let's make our picks, and then we're going to talk about a condiment that I feel is underappreciated, underused, and clearly only used by people of elite mental stature.
Oh, mayonnaise?
No. Oh, yeah, that's obviously part of it, but we'll get there. So, all right, look, I can't pick a fucking winner this year for anybody's fucking business. I'm just fucked. I lost last week. The only winner we had was Rob, so we have no chance of even being 500. So,
as a whole, we don't.
No, I guess you're 500 as it stands. Kern, you could still save yourself, but no, you're fucked too. All right, and the listeners aren't much better. So nevertheless, we're going to push forward and make these picks like we actually know what the fuck we're talking about. So Bob, with your commanding lead, I'm going to give that to you.
I'm about to get in the green.
Go for it, Papa.
And I'm going to ride the Dolphins of Miami to the green.
Okay.
They are giving 2.5 points, but they're at home and they're playing against the Patriots.
Okay. Mr. Mike?
I didn't learn my lesson, so I am going to go with the 49ers, who are -3, going against the Cowboys.
Okay. So our listener this week was our friend Aaron McVeigh. I'm not really sure where this guy lives because he told me the time that he something. I don't know. Aaron McVeigh, where do you live? I guess we'll talk Sunday regardless. But you are taking the Raiders, given 3.5 versus the Chargers. Joey I, myself, Daddy, however you recognize the voice, I'm taking the Doo-Doo Browns. They're given 4 at the New York Giants. They're coming off a loss. I think they're going to be playing pissed off. Going with the Browns.
You hear that, Kern? Bet the farm on the Giants.
That's right. So before we get a look ahead, I got to bring this up. Malt vinegar. For those of you who don't know about malt vinegar, go out and find it. Seek it out. Get some French fries, get some malt vinegar, and dump that shit on the French fries. I promise you, your intellect will rise. Your sex drive will increase. You will grow hair in places you never had it prior.
Is that desirable?
I guess for some people who are bald.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
I was just thinking, like, all the places I don't have hair, I don't want it.
I don't want it, yeah. Okay, well, maybe it won't do that. I don't know. It has different effects on everybody. But what I'm telling you...
There's nowhere on my body where I'm like, man, if I had some hair right here, I'd be fucking cooking with
I'd
heat.
be killing it. All I'm trying to say is... But Curran, you live on the East Coast. You live up north. You fuck with malt vinegar?
I've never even heard of it.
Oh,
and I was really expecting you to come in
and trash
talk like ton. Yeah, and this is a full 180 of what I expected.
The first episode when he started getting heated, we should have just slid him a bottle of malt vinegar.
It would have been fine. I would have stopped.
Yep.
Yeah, I would have just give me an order of fries and malt vinegar, and I'd just shut the fuck up.
What if I told you Shanahan has his own malt vinegar brand? Shanahan's malt vinegar.
I might never talk about...
DJ Jones has his own barbecue sauce. Kyle Shanahan can absolutely make his own vinegar.
Wait, maybe the Gold Blooded Podcast should get into vinegar. Listen, here's what I'm going to tell you. You go to Five Guys, right? You know how you get, like, you go to other, other burger joints and they give you packets of ketchup? Five Guys give you fucking packets of malt vinegar. Now that, everything's COVID and you can't just have a bottle of malt vinegar sitting on the table that everybody shares, but you could also, inject.
Is it like a ketchup style packet, or is it more like a barbecue sauce with like a little bucket?
No, it's literally a ketchup packet with liquid.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
It's kind of weird. It says malt vinegar in big letters. So I'm willing to bet if you go to like a diner out there, Curran up there, you could get malt vinegar. It's very big on the East Coast. I think it really came in hot out of Rhode Island, was what my parents told me as a kid. That was the first time.
I feel like the first places I saw it were fairs and carnivals for some reason.
Yeah. The first time I ever had it, I was like 6 in Rhode Island. And again, just the weird shit my mind remembers. Go.
What's the difference between regular vinegar?
There's really not much.
It's malted.
Okay, all right. Thanks. I mean, I enjoy regular vinegar on my fries, so like, I bet I would like it, but I mean...
Well, you've put regular vinegar on your fries? Because that's fucking weird. Like, I only put malt vinegar on my fries because it's offered with them. Like, I would never think to put vinegar on.
Well, I guess now I don't know. I don't know what I've been eating.
Yeah, if you've been to a place that offers vinegar with French fries, it's malt vinegar. They're not putting regular vinegar on French fries. I promise you that.
All right.
You're the best, Kurt. Malt vinegar. Sprinkle a little malt vinegar over the fries. Vinegar made from malted barley. So, wait, is malt vinegar the same as white vinegar? The main difference between white vinegar and malt vinegar is that white vinegar is purified vinegar. It is made with only acid and water. Malt vinegar, on the other hand, is grain-based vinegar made from the malting barley. Malt vinegar is milder and sweeter in taste than white vinegar. Okay, so we've learned a little something about condiments today, and I just want everybody out there to know that Joey I and I'll even speak for the Gold Blooded podcast, we are proud supporters of malt vinegar until I find out they're racist, the malt vinegar people.
It's best known for topping fish and chips.
Yeah.
Something you should know about being in Maine.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know why, but I feel like Rhode Island's got something to do with it. But who the fuck knows? So,
I'm slacking.
that said, we could resume the Gold Blooded podcast now that I've talked about malt vinegar, and hopefully I've enlightened some people to try something they haven't otherwise would.
So we're on the road at Dallas.
Okay.
Do you, A, think, and B, want CJ Beathard under center on Sunday?
I can go first. I want, and I don't know if he will be. I genuinely don't know, because at this point, like, you know what I mean? Why didn't it happen? Did he get in at the end of this game?
No.
Okay. I know it was close enough, you know, maybe a keep, but I do want him, because why? At the very least, we got to see what we have in him, right? When has he really ever been out there with all the number ones we have? I know he started some games last year, but let's see how he's developed. We've only seen him in cleanup duty this year. Let's see how he does for a full game. If we're more or less out and we're preying on other bullshit to happen, well, then let's go with the kid. Let's see what we drafted him. Let's see what he's worth.
Kern?
I want him. I do. I think the only way we see him is if Mullins throws an interception in the first half. But if he comes out, plays okay, maybe throws a touchdown, has about 190 yards, I don't think we see Beathard for the entire game. But I think Mullins starts, and if he fucks up at all, I think Shanahan pulls him.
I disagree.
Yeah, I think they go with them from the gate.
I think we're going to see CJ Beathard. I have a couple reasons to think that. I do think, however, I think that if that's the way you're thinking, I think you have to start Beathard, because I think you're going to do more damage to Mullins letting him start rough and then pulling him than you are putting him on the shelf and letting him try to get right, if you think there is a getting right or not. I think you're only going to break him more by putting him out there and then yanking him at the first. And I think if he knows that, it's even worse. Right. But Shanahan this week in his presser, first off, regarding the Washington game, he said he thought about putting Beathard in after the pick 6, but Beathard was not warmed up, and he told Beathard to warm up.
Yeah, we saw that.
And the next drive, Nick drove the field and scored. So it was like, well, I'm not going to take him out now. That wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Which I guess kind of makes sense, except if you really were ready to pull him, then you pull him.
Right.
Like, you don't wait for the other guy to warm up. He's an NFL quarterback. He's ready to go.
He should be
That's
ready
his
enough,
job.
yeah.
Yeah, he can throw a few balls and get ready to go out.
That sounds kind of a bit of a cop-out. Yeah.
But he didn't have to say anything.
Right.
If he wasn't thinking it. So I don't know that it was a lie. I just think that it was a little weird to be that wishy-washy about it. He also said, when they asked him about who would start this week, he said he hasn't had that discussion yet, which is very telling. He didn't say Nick Mullins is our starter. He said, I haven't had that discussion yet. And to me, now, if it wasn't a backup already, that would be very telling.
Yes.
Because every coach, even Belichick said Cam Newton's our quarterback, even though everyone else in the world was like, why is Cam Newton your quarterback? But he said it. So if it was a starter and he said that, it's a very damning statement. But being that it's already a backup, it's not as big. And he's always said week to week he'll go with whoever he thinks gives us the best shot and yada, yada, yada. But he didn't say it's Nick. And to me, that's a little different. That's a little surprising. It felt like I haven't told these guys yet that CJ is going to be the starter.
That I would agree.
That's what it felt like.
Yes.
But I could be wrong.
That's what it sounds like, just from hearing it from you.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's my gut.
Knowing how Shanahan's operated, that's definitely, because he would definitely be the type of coach to certain coaches would say, I'm going to go with CJ this week. I think he gives us the best chance to win in the fucking presser. And that's maybe how they find out about it. Shans is going to have that behind closed doors before the media gets to it.
It feels like.
Yeah.
It also could have been, I'm waiting to hear from the quarterback coach of what he thinks. Who knows?
Right, yeah.
I'm reading into it.
Yeah.
But that's my gut feeling. I also think both of them are free agents, right, at the end of the year? So I think we really need to make a decision on who's going to be our backup because I don't think we're keeping both. Not with the salary cap the way it is, not with the situations we're in. And I think we need to see who's going to be our backup. Or maybe neither is going to be, just because we could draft someone and have a backup and save money, depending on what either of them is going to get money-wise. I don't know where we're going to lie with that.
Yeah.
And what if we go into this draft coming up? We let Mullins go, we let Beathard go, we have Jimmy, and what if Kyle Shanahan pulls this out of nowhere, drafts somebody in the first round, QB, or first or second round, and what if we draft somebody to put him on Jimmy G's heels? Be like, listen, the team around you kind of carried you to the Super Bowl, but that whole season probably could have had better numbers. You went out last year. Let's see what you can do. You have somebody behind you. Do you think that's kind of like a smart thing to do, or do you think that's going to be way too much pressure on Jimmy?
Honestly, I think there's 0% chance of that. And here's why.
Okay.
Here's why. I understand the theory because look what it did to Aaron Rodgers. I get the theory. I think mathematically it works that way. The problem is money. We have the three glaring things we need are we have to figure out this quarterback situation. We need an edge rusher, and we need a cornerback. These are people that you need to get in the first round or very early, or you have to pay. You can't just go to the third round and get a starting cornerback. You can't go to the third round and get a starting edge rusher. That makes a difference. These got to be top round talents.
Yeah.
So if we use that first round pick on a quarterback, we can't then spend the money for Jimmy also. That money's going to have to go to get an edge rusher or a cornerback. In my opinion, it's just a numbers game. The way that I see it.
Based on the way things are playing out, there's definitely something to that.
If there was no money issue, then I could see that happening for sure. We're not sure what Jimmy's going to be, so we're going to bring in a rookie and let them battle this out. I could see that. I don't think so just because of the way the money is. That's the way I see it.
And I do think Shands is the type of guy to be like, all right, we'll make a decision on Mullins or Beathard, but one of those guys, they've been here. We'll just keep them with how the whole money ordeal works. We'll just keep one of those guys. Like, I also see that coming.
Yeah.
But
if it's going to be either one, I would assume that it would be Mullins. He'd probably be cheaper than CJ, right? Because
I don't know. With the way he's playing.
The way they played.
Now, the thing is, the other way to look at it is you can get a pretty good read on what Shanahan thinks of Beathard by the fact that he didn't bring him in.
Yep.
Like if you thought he was going to play better football, you would have brought him in because we had a chance to win that game.
Sure.
And that was our biggest chance at getting in the playoffs.
Had a couple chances.
So you think if you really thought he was going to make a difference in that game, you would have pulled the trigger. And he obviously didn't think that was what we needed at that time. So it's an interesting thought. It's strange. You almost want him to go like drive for drive, and then whoever is hot, stick with that one.
Yeah,
that's how wild it is. It's crazy. That's what we do with running back, right?
Yeah.
Mostert gets a drive. Jeff Wilson gets a drive. Whoever's running better gets the next one.
Fuck. I wonder if they really see who has the better week in practice and then call
it's
it.
Pretty wild.
I don't know.
It's pretty wild. I mean, if you thought he had something to offer, you would have went to him after the pick six. You got to believe.
Yeah, I would. When that's the best time, there's no better time to pull a quarterback than after a pick six, unless it's Jimmy G. Right?
You would think. Who knows? Or at least at halftime, hey, get warm because there's a good chance you're going in.
Yeah,
there's a possibility or something. I don't know. I think that we're going to see him, and I don't know that it's what I want. That's where I'm at.
Okay. For me, it's what I want this week because CJ has proven he just can't lead. He's not that good at. He's good in certain situations, but he just can't get it done.
Now, I will say this: I think that CJ might give us the best chance to win this week, only because I believe Mullins is a faster thinker and might be trying to actually throw the ball. I think if we just put someone out there and go, if you throw the fucking ball, I'm going to cut your hand off. what you do is you say hike, you turn around, and you give the fucking ball to the guy behind you. That's the only thing we're doing this entire game. I think that's our best chance to win this game. Turn around, hand the ball to Mostert or hand the ball to Jeff Wilson, and fucking be done with it.
So what's your key to victory?
That's my key to victory. 0 pass attempts.
Okay.
Under let me be more realistic. Under 20 pass attempts.
Okay. I like that.
If we have less than 20 pass attempts, we 100% win this game.
Okay. Kern, what do you...
Because that means we were winning and not trying to come back.
I'm gonna say the key to victory for us is I'm gonna put it on our defense again, just because I feel with our offense in such a strange situation when it comes to quarterbacks, wide receivers, tight ends, everything. I think the only thing that truly keeps us in these games is our defense, and so I'm gonna say Saleh needs to coach a lights-out game.
Okay. My key to victory is the San Francisco Football 49ers have a quarterback who has a rating of over 80 this game. That is the key to victory. Whoever fucking plays quarterback has to have a rating over 80. That's it. Are we going to get right into this?
I thought I had a thought.
Oh, okay.
predictions.
We got to do predictions. Okay. Kern, I'll let you go first, right out of the gate.
All right. I'm going to say 23-3.
Okay. I like that.
Wow. Defense is going to keep balling, huh? Just solidify Saleh getting the fuck out of here.
Told you.
Aaron McVay.
What if Shanahan as head coach overrides Saleh's play calling so that the defense tanks for 3 weeks to try to keep him on?
That'd be dope. That'd be something else. But I think the jury's out on him. You know, everybody's mind is made up on Saleh.
Yeah.
You know,
well, he's a leader no matter what.
Right? Yeah.
Whether he wins or loses, the guy's a leader.
Right.
Leader. He's got the qualities.
Yep.
He's not Jim Mora. He's not fucking Jeff Fisher. He's not one of those guys. He's
Greg
a leader.
Williams. Yeah.
He's a leader. He's going to get in front of a group of men, and they're going to listen to what he has to say.
He's not going to pay him to hurt people.
Yeah.
Aaron McVay has a score prediction of 27-17. Would you like to give yours?
I'm going to go 17-10.
Okay. I'm going to go 26-8. It's a weird, nice weird number.
Yeah.
Nice weird football score there. All right. Let's look at this team. Well, you have Dak Prescott as the... Did anybody read the article about Dak Prescott being a 49er next year?
No.
I read
There's a whole bunch of stuff out there.
Yeah.
Alex Smith.
Oh, no.
Matt Stafford.
I saw Stafford, yeah.
Matt
Ryan.
All right, but more importantly, do you think as a teenager Andy Dalton wanted to commit suicide because of how red that hair is? I mean, do you think he had a tough time with that? Because I want to kill myself just looking at him. He is, that red hair just doesn't work for him. Hold on, we're going away because I want to talk about Ezekiel Elliott too. Oh, I thought you were, okay. Ezekiel Elliott looks like, he doesn't look like a football player. Like, he looks like the mean R&B singer who gets in trouble for beating his wife or, like, just random women.
You don't see many NFL football players with a septum ring.
Is that what he's got going on?
The middle one?
Yeah. It's a weird dude.
Him and
there.
Kamara both have one.
Oh, Kamara's got one?
Yep.
He's a pretty weird guy, huh?
Yeah.
Elliott, yeah. I get that vibe. I wonder what he's about, like in real life. White women? Is that what goes on with him? He looks like he dates white women.
Didn't he have a weird
Yes.
groping or something?
So he like pulled a girl's shirt up while they were at like a Miami party.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
He was like,
Yeah.
I think, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
really...
that's rapey. All right. Well,
That's weird. It's definitely weird.
yeah, not a good look there, Zeke. All right. Well, we'll keep that in mind.
Oh, what was that?
That's why I said white women. I don't know. Taylor Swift, is it? I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Looks like he took a shot at her.
I like Ben DiNucci. I just like the name. It's close to mine. It's got like five consecutive letters the same. CD Lamb. This was a guy I wanted the 49ers to draft. Sure he wasn't injured this year.
Were you, well, they drafted him when we drafted Ayuk, right? He's a rookie.
I don't know, yeah.
CD Lamb a rookie?
I thought
Yep.
it was second. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll take Ayuk.
I like how CD Lamb teeth came up there. I don't know what's wrong with his
Oh,
teeth,
yeah?
but
Let's see what we got. Didn't it?
he's got a little buckaroo going on apparently.
Not bad. I don't
Yeah,
know.
not too bad. I don't know why.
They're not like. Hold on.
Kendrick Bourne. No, they're not like Kendrick Bourne. Well, he's got a grill in there.
Oh yeah, they're like diamond.
Oh yeah, they are. I mean, it's amazing a guy that doesn't have a huge NFL contract can still wear diamonds like that.
I can't find them.
That's okay.
Let's go back to Dallas.
Let's see
Get
what
back to slinging.
How many
boy.
quarterbacks are on this team? There's like 5 right there.
Your boy Ben DiNucci.
Ben DiNucci, that's my cousin. You didn't know. All right. Where the fuck is
That was their
JMU?
rookie. James Madison.
Oh, good old Jamie Madison. Garrett Gilbert, suck my dick.
That's the guy that almost beat. Who they almost beat? Pittsburgh.
I don't know.
Remember they almost pulled a crazy win out. They benched their rookie DiNucci and brought in Gilbert. Who the hell did he almost beat?
Yeah. I'm looking at number 9, whatever, Alden Smith there.
That's your boy.
Yeah, let's see what he's...
Is this our first return of him?
We may have played the Raiders when he was over there, and things were going. That year we had Cap, and things weren't going good. So, okay, this was a guy that I loved, but I don't know what the fuck. His head was never right, and based on his hair selection now, I mean, he's got blonde hair in this picture. He's got a fucking black hair with a gold poof in another. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
He's an odd bird.
He is a very odd bird.
He looks like Vernon Davis in some of these.
He looks like Von Miller too in that middle one there. I don't know what the fuck is going on with him, but I like how many mugshots there are of him. There's never a shortage of Alden Smith fucking mugshots.
Phew.
It's weird he didn't keep 99 either. Kept it for 2 years and now he's 58. I don't know where the fuck that came from.
Maybe 99 was bad luck. 99 problems.
You were right, Rob. It was the Steelers. They almost beat Garrett Gilbert through almost a perfect game.
Yeah.
He did have an interception.
That was on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They were 8-0 at the time. And,
Yeah, it was on Thanksgiving because I had a small family thing, and one of them was a Cowboy fan, and he was like, "Yeah, right." And I go, "These are those games, man. Nobody knows who the fuck this guy is. Nobody prepared for him.
Yeah.
He's got and you know, Ben Roethlisberger's going into the game thinking we're 8-0, and this who the fuck is this guy, this team, and this guy's going into the game knowing no one in the world knows my name, and tomorrow everyone could know my name.
Yeah.
Like you ball out and beat a undefeated team
In week 8, yeah.
as like the 4th string quarterback for the Cowboys.
National television.
Everyone
yeah.
knows your fucking name.
Absolutely.
The next day.
You're the main story on SportsCenter the next day.
He balled out. He didn't win though.
I must say, there are a lot of black men on the Cowboys. Not a
For
lot.
such a racist owner.
Right.
I mean, I'm just assuming.
Nah, because he just looks at black people as just workhorse. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he bought him.
Yeah.
He thinks it's great because he owns
Right,
it.
100%. He don't give a fuck.
Well, here's the white guy
Yeah, we got a
section.
couple whiteys here.
And what a white name. Blake Jarwin.
Yeah.
Does it get any whiter name than Blake Jarwin?
And, well, yeah, his cousin Dalton Schultz.
Yeah, that's pretty white.
Yeah.
Don't forget Greg Zerline.
Yeah, well, yeah, something's not right with Zerline. He looks
Get a look
like
at Blake
a...
first. Let's get a look at Blake first.
okay, because Zerline had...
There's another Blake.
Do you know the guy Mike Falzone?
No.
You know who he is?
Yeah.
He looks like him a little bit. Yeah. Fuck this guy. What's he, a tight end? A shirtless tight end? Greg Zuckerberg there. What?
He looks kind of like Rob Dyrdek.
Yeah, he does. He looks like.
There's like an older, fatter
What is he?
Rob
Got
Dyrdek.
He need a kicker, or a punter, something. Of course.
Yeah. We always get to make fun of him because he
Always.
was with the Rams.
Look at the head on that guy. That's a pointy head.
That's pretty pointy.
Yeah, my dick comes to the same point as that guy's
This one
head.
is like a light bulb.
Yeah. He looks like a happy guy. Looks like he never had any sort of problems in life. I wish I had his childhood. Maybe I'd be a kicker. I don't know. Maybe not. Who else we got here? Ooh,
Blake Bell, he was ours.
Darian Thompson absolutely looks like a happy criminal. That's
Yes.
a guy that commits
Yep.
crimes with a smile on
That's
his face.
for sure a fucking newspaper
Yeah.
mugshot
Yeah,
after a police chase.
Yeah, happy to be arrested.
Yeah, Blake Bell was ours last year, the year before.
Oh, well. Bye-bye, Blake Bell. Get AIDS. Who else we got? Ooh. Wow. Cameron Irving has a very dark complexion. He also looks like Beetlejuice a little bit. Right? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
He's got a very small head
enough.
for a football player. I mean, he probably wears one of the mini helmets. Let's see. Who else?
Not much good going
Yeah,
on here.
nothing here. I got to tell you, the NFC East has it together with player profiles. They know how to pick based on looks. Ooh, that guy. What's this guy's name?
Mitch Hyatt.
Mitch Hyatt. Let me tell you who Mitch Hyatt is. Mitch Hyatt is the guy that gets pissed off when they fuck up his Burger King breakfast order, and he yells at the poor people working there.
He also may or may not be O'Doyle Rules.
Right. He's got problems. I could tell you one thing. Mitch Hyatt does not use malt vinegar. I could promise you that.
More like mayonnaise.
Not mayonnaise. No, that guy eats fucking bologna and ketchup is what that guy does.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew
Bologna
it.
and ketchup. Bologna and mayonnaise at least isn't as bad, but bologna and ketchup.
Yeah, no, I enjoy mayonnaise. And in fact, I've spooned mayonnaise into my mouth. I can't figure out why I have tummy problems, but
First word that comes to mind, we'll start with head coach Mike McCarthy.
constipated.
Let's go to offensive coordinator Kellen Moore.
Holy fuck.
Teeth. It's the first thing that comes to my mind.
Nope. It's in my mind. I'm just trying to figure out how to say it.
This is either going to be awesome or not.
Yeah,
The build up here.
That guy, I can't say it in one word, but that guy is familiar with the inside. Oh, he used to play quarterback. That guy is familiar with the insides of little girls' bedrooms. That guy is a predator. But he doesn't fuck boys. He fucks little girls. I'm telling you. Oh, Joe.
Let's. We're gonna go in a specific order here. Let's go to Doug Nussmeier down here, quarterbacks coach,
Ugh.
metal shop teacher,
Yeah, I was good. I was gonna say like
middle school shop teacher,
No,
not even high school.
I was gonna say like he's a guy I buy material from at electrical wholesalers. You know what I mean?
How do you get that job, middle school shop teacher? Like whatever they're teaching in middle school, you and I could teach for sure.
Yeah.
You know, like candlestick or
Sure,
whatever the
yeah,
fuck they're
yeah,
making.
I can do that.
And like, imagine every year just teaching a new group of kids to make a fucking
The same
dumb
box.
fucking,
Yeah,
oh
whatever.
my
Yeah.
God. Talk about the worst.
But I don't know Jeff Blasco's Frankie Hands. I see like an old Frankie Hands there, but I just like the name Skip Pete.
That's pretty good.
It's a good name.
But let's go to the glaring problem on this team. Offensive line coach.
Okay, right, yeah.
Joe Philbin.
Okay.
I mean, if that guy's not on the registry, I would be amazed.
That's a guy you see walking into the Dateline NBC To Catch a Predator. You
no
know
doubt
what
about
I mean?
it.
Like,
Look at that face.
he walks in.
No doubt about it.
And then the face that's the face when what's the guy's name from? I can't think of the guy's name from the show. But when that guy walks out and says, "Sir, take a seat here," and what the fuck? Holy
2 for 2.
shit, Curran!
Scroll down to the defensive coaches. I had
Yep.
no idea. I had heard the first one. Let's start with defensive coordinator Mike Nolan.
I mean, that's a guy I'd want to let sleep with my wife. That's a good-looking older man.
Yeah.
I'd
But
bet.
it's fuck Mike Nolan.
So, yes. So, the first word that comes to mind is cuckold, but not a guy that lets his wife get fucked. Like, that guy fucks other people's wives, Nolan.
Yeah, he's a big dick slinger.
He's doing well. He got a
But
tan down and down.
Can we talk about this picture?
Holy fuck, Tommy
This
Sully.
picture of Jimbo. How old is this picture? He's got hair.
Do you think he got to go?
No way that's
Google
him.
Jim Tomasulo today.
Oh, fuck you.
Safari can't find it. He doesn't exist. Jimbo. Well, it's good to see Jimbo Tomasulo found some work again.
Oh, what the fuck?
Fuck. I'd do it from my phone so I could get it.
Yeah, that's an old photo.
Jim Tomasulo, 2020.
Tomasulo.
It came up. Oh, no, somebody named Jim Tomasulo came up.
Why is the fucking
person.
Google,
Maybe
why is the
the-
Google machine not working?
Did the Wi-Fi boot us? I think we've been booted. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, well,
I got the Wi-Fi turned off, but
okay, well, fuck it then. Well, it's good to see Jim being able to
This
feed
is
his
working.
family.
see? Everything else is working. So strange.
Oh, can I tell you guys something that happened?
Can't find it. The world's shut down on Jim Tomsula.
Apparently, there's no. Can I tell you guys something that happened at my house today? So, baby, been ordering some items for the Amazon. So she's been tracking a package all day. Says the package, it'll be there, it's out for delivery. Then it says package delivered. She read the details, gave the package directly to the homeowner, but it was given to no one. So someone took our package directly from Amazon. So I told her to call Amazon. I said, you caught it within 30 minutes. You need to let them know. Get this shit on file. The other interesting thing about the Dallas coaches is that Leon Lett.
I don't know. I think that might be an up-to-date picture.
That's the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, that's totally. He got hair again somehow. Or he's combing over the back. I doubt Kern can see that.
He can if he looks up.
Yes, I've been looking up photos, and that photo's from February.
Wow.
So he's
It's up to
got
date.
hair.
He's looking good. That means he's
Oh, he always had hair.
Well,
I don't
you know
know
what's
why
going
I pictured
on?
him without hair.
You know what's going on? He's hanging out with Mike Nolan.
No, I'm going to tell you what it is.
Okay.
It's the lack of mustache.
Ah.
That's what's throwing us off. Because this is the Tom Sula we know.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Why did he lose the mustache?
Because he's hanging out with Mike Nolan and they're running through pussy together.
Well, and he doesn't want the fucking world to remember him as the shit show of a head coach.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be remembered as a plumber. Yeah, all right. Well,
And to be clear, it looks like Mike Nolan chose his staff to make sure no one was giving him a run for his money.
yeah, I mean, George, let's be for real. George Edwards looks like he's a fucking couple chromosomes short of a full deck there.
Looks like he ran into a wall with a pair of glasses on.
Yeah, he don't look so fucking bright. Oh, we've talked about this man before. Mr. John Cocaine Fassel. Holy fuck.
Wasn't he a head coach with Giants?
No, Jim Fassel was the head coach. That's got to be his son or something or another.
Tolzien, huh?
Oh, how many ex-Niners are on this fucking team? They all came together. Good old Scotty Tolzien, fucking creep. And Marcus Paul.
How about that, huh?
Looks like a nice man.
Yeah, fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Marcus Paul just died.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Death doesn't make me sad. I welcome it.
Jesus Christ.
I wish it was me. You got a problem with that? I mean, I know we had our differences last episode, but you ain't gonna come down on me on Jimmy Paul or whatever the fuck his name
I'm
was.
glad a grown man died who probably has a loving family he left behind.
I'm sure they're great people. I'd like to fucking raid his pill closet. All right.
I mean, this is the same person that wished death on all firefighters, so I'm certainly not surprised.
Again.
Yeah.
I'm not. Listen, that was an off episode, but I stand by that statement. All right, we're going to do some emails now. I did the particulars earlier. You know the deal. Last time I'm going to say it. If y'all want to come and Zoom party with me, we're going to watch the game together. The first half of it this week, Dallas Cowboys, San Francisco 49ers. Classic matchup of two teams that have no chance of making the playoffs, but actually both have an outside chance. Send an email, goldbloodedpodcast@gmail.com. Tell me you want to be down, and you'll be down. First email is from a guy named Jim. C Manufacturing, we'll call him. Dallas Zoom, he says. If you have room for one more, I'd be hyped to hop on there. And then he posted a picture, and it said, ran this sign at the Green Bay and Minnesota playoff wins. Tried to bring the luck to Miami. Fuck Patrick Mahomes and fuck Matt Patricia. Looks like Jabba the Hutt's ball sack. So then he posted a picture of himself, I'm assuming, with Frank Gore. He's holding a sign that says, ah, ooh, Miami or bust, faithful, Pete Carroll sucks, Niners all the way. And then there's another
He's
guy.
He's wearing a Hot Boy shirt, too.
Yeah, he's wearing a Hot Boy shirt. What I said to Rob earlier when we looked at the picture was, most NFL football players would say, yeah, I'll take the picture, but I'm not going to take a picture with a sign trashing a coach in the NFL. But Frank Gore probably didn't even look at the fucking picture.
I wonder if he did it sneaky too, slid it up.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Frank Gore would have posed in front of if that fucking literally said the KKK on it, Frank Gore would. There must have been players on the team.
Amazing.
I don't know why some are red and some are.
I don't know. It's interesting. I love it.
I can't.
Pete Carroll sucks. That's all. The biggest lettering on the whole sign.
The sign is amazing. I mean.
There's a smaller Niners logo. Everything else is small writing. Pete Carroll sucks. Huge lettering.
Well, James, I cannot wait to spend an hour or two with you on Sunday and really get into that brain of yours. All right. I'm not going to read the Aaron McVay's back and forth, but he's going to be joining us. And he also was the fine man who did our picks this week. So we thank him for that. You know how this rolls, Bob. Unfortunately, I'm not reading it, so you got to read this one, bud.
You want to read it, Karen?
No, you got it.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
No, but he doesn't know that yet.
I'm not really happy about him saying Karen.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, listen, now you and me have same enemies now.
Yeah.
You got to ride with me now, Karen.
All right. This email is from the one and only Steve Orzo. I mean Titus McCain.
Are you admitting this to me now?
No, I don't know.
I'll drive to his house and put this pen through his throat.
If he is, I'm not aware.
Okay.
This doesn't sound like wording that he would come up with either. Hello, gold-blooded crew, and welcome. Whoa. Okay.
Whoa. I don't mean to interrupt you like that. You see how he put Joey I?
Uh-huh.
That is a clue.
Yeah?
That is a real clue.
Okay.
I don't know to who, but that is a fucking clue. There's something there.
Okay.
You read this, and then we'll talk about that.
Hello, gold-blooded crew, and welcome new guy, Karen. I'm glad you are all safe and still recording in this crazy year. And I hope Steve and Chris are enjoying the Jets' winless season. While catching up on the episodes, I heard an entreaty for listeners to email in what tattoos they were going to get at Rob's tattoo shop. I have been thinking about getting my first 49ers tattoo, and while Lucky Rose tattoo is too far from me to get it there, I was hoping that Rob could at least help me with the design. I've always been inspired by Joey I's, EYE, passion for the team and his willingness to do anything for a win, especially a Super Bowl. And I wanted a design that could represent that spirit. I was thinking something along the lines of Joey I, again EYE, getting spit roasted by Joe Montana and Steve Young as they hold up their Lombardi trophies, and Joey I, EYE, happily clutches the elusive sixth trophy. Rob, could you please let me know the appropriate reimbursement for you to produce a rendering of this design would be? Thanks. Yours, T. Kent McCain.
Wow. Okay, so before we get into the meat and potatoes there, so my last name is Iannucci.
Okay.
Iannucci, letter I's, right? It is a nickname of mine and has been since childhood to be called eyeball. Whether it be I-ball or EYE ball, spelt both ways by family and close friend. There's something there.
No.
And the one that we said, Mike, he might.
I stand by it.
I've never heard
I've not heard a reason to take me off of that trail yet. And I think Lucky Rose isn't close enough. That's just throwing
that's
salt
a
in
red
there.
herring, right?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
I'm going to text Mike right now. You want to spit roast me and just see what he says.
Say, heard you were getting a new tattoo. No, because then it could go.
Yeah, I want to see what he says about the spit roasting, because I could back him into a corner with that.
You got to get him to say. You got to get him to say Joey, to type Joey I somewhere.
But he has in the past, and he's spelt it both ways.
Oh.
And Jessica's tattoo. I got the apple,
Yeah.
she got the eyeball.
Yeah.
There's something I don't know. I don't know. This guy's been fucking with me for like 7 years now.
What if it's what's his name? Albert.
He could never put together.
Okay.
He couldn't even spell half those words in there, and I'm talking about the little ones. I mean, I did have a thought it could be the Ghost Hunter, but you never know. All right, moving on. Fuck you, Titus McCain. Next email is from Tyler Schaefer. Fuck everyone. Hey, cucks. I like that he said cucks. This loss sealed the fucking deal. Our players are nothing but a bunch of injury-prone pussies who don't care because they're making millions anyways. Debo is a joke. I'm so tired of seeing him leave games with minor bitch injuries. I'm fed up and something has to change. I've been calling for Aaron Rodgers all year, but it's becoming more clear that the Fudge Packers aren't going to part ways with him. So the next best thing is to go all in on Trevor Lawrence. He's a purebred winning fucking machine. I think we should trade sorry-ass Debo and Kittle for the number 1 pick. You fucks may think I'm a psycho pile of shit, but it's gotta happen. Kittle is a great player and has great energy, but he's costing us way too much money by being hurt all the fucking time. I've had enough. Later, you dirty cum sluts. # fuck Debo. # all in for Lawrence. From Tyler in Upper Idaho.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and knock it on any of those trains.
Yeah.
The Tyler Lawrence train, or the get rid of Debo, or the get rid of Kittle train.
Tyler Lawrence is the guy that looks like a woman, right? With the blonde hair?
I don't know.
Kern?
Yes, Trevor Lawrence has very long bleach blonde hair.
Yeah, fuck that guy. That guy, no.
I'll go one step further. I'm pretty sure that if we could find a way to get Kittle and Debo healthy, that it doesn't matter who the fuck the quarterback is.
Yeah, they could both just run the ball. Yeah, I'm good. And then Kittle could block for Debo, and it's fine. Yeah, no, I'm good. Fuck that. All right, next email is from Barrett Mueller and the Mr. Know It None podcast. He says, the many holes on our team. Holes.
Here we are again, another Sunday, another wasted opportunity by the 49ers. They were doing okay in the first quarter up into, the whole first half, but they really weren't doing too bad. But I really got to ask a question. So, Nick Mullins is clearly fucking awful, right? So, where does that leave Jimmy Garoppolo? Because it just seems like every major media outlet still wants to say the quarterback for this team is not on the roster. So where do we go from here? Who do we go get? Aaron Rodgers is more expensive than Jimmy Garoppolo, for one. For two, Matt Stafford has back injuries, and I'm not a Matt Stafford fan, to be completely honest. Matt Stafford, most of his stats come in garbage time, much like Nick Mullins' stats. Everyone's like, oh, Matthew Stafford. And I'm like, he's basically Nick Mullins, but he can actually play the quarterback position at an NFL caliber level. So what I'm thinking is that regardless of how people feel about Jimmy Garoppolo, they just have to suck it up and face the music that he's going to be the quarterback for right now and probably the next couple of years. I really don't see the 49ers going and wasting a first-round draft pick with all the fucking needs we're going to have this coming off season and wasting it on a quarterback. Like, I really don't want to fucking see that kid from BYU. Everyone's like, oh, well, fucking, Steve Young endorsed him. Who fucking cares? Steve Young went to BYU. Of course he would endorse a fucking quarterback from BYU. Fucking retards. That's not the fucking issue here. The fucking issue here is that our fucking offensive line has turned into a turnstile. Trent Williams might be gone next year. We're going to need another tackle. We need a center. We need another guard. We might even need a right tackle. Mike McGlinchey's fucking trash, dude. No one can tell me fucking different. On top of that, we have Emmanuel Mosley's always hurt. And it's clear to me Richard Sherman's on the way out the door. I don't know how I feel about Jason Verrett. I don't hate Jason Verrett coming back next year. That doesn't completely fucking sour me on the guy. I'm not completely sour on the guy, I should say. But, yeah, this team looks fucking bad. We're in bad shape, and we need to fucking right this fucking ship for the next couple seasons. Otherwise, our window is going to be shut in our face. And I really don't fucking need to see that happen. I don't need to fucking sit and wait another 5 years for a fucking contender. I really fucking don't. I'm fucking sick of waiting for the 49ers to be good.
Okay, well, thank you. I hear you. The pain in your voice, it's a familiar type of feeling. Bob, were you bringing something up here?
No, I was just curious your thoughts on a possible replacement for Jimmy G being Carson Wentz.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Ooh,
Not a chance.
I have heard that.
Oh, I think it's a terrible idea. That guy sucks.
I don't think we should. I think there's too much questionable things with Carson Wentz, with how he's been hurt, with how it just seems like he hasn't been able to perform in the times that he's given the chance when he's not hurt. I don't know. I've thought about this a lot. I don't think I'd support it.
I never really liked him. I mean, I never really cared for him.
The guy's got the potential. He's got the tools.
Yes.
He's got the skills. I mean, the fact that they let Nick Foles walk, who won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like
MVP.
Yeah, he's got all the immeasurables. He's got that stuff. So you wonder if a change in coaching. But I mean, Peterson's up there with offensive coaches. So it's not like he's with it's not like Stafford, who's with all these defensive fucking shitheads. He's with an offensive coach that can get it done. So it's not like that, So I don't know. I mean, it depends on to me, it's all money at this point. Who the fuck knows?
I wouldn't be pissed off about it. Like I'd be up for if they were to do it and they do it, I'd be like, okay, what's to lose? Other than setting us back a little bit, but I don't think if I were the one to make that choice, I don't think I'd go out and do it.
Fair.
Okay.
Just Joe?
Yeah, next email is from Just Joe, and he says, piece of giant skinny shit, McGlinchey.
This is the first week where somebody brought up his weight to Shanahan.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what'd they say?
He just said, his weight does go up and down, but, we got to talk about his strength or something. It was kind of deflected. Okay. But it was the first time I heard somebody other than the GBP talking about his weight. Here comes Just Joe.
All right, so now you guys understand why I say I cannot stand Mike McGlinchey. Oh, beautiful catch. Kendrick Bourne, good way to run it down the field. And you know what? Now oh, no, holding. Let me guess. McGlinchey. Number 69. McGlinchey. So, I messaged him on Twitter. So I said, oh, are you still here? Because remember when we played the Rams, he went on Twitter and said, I'm still here. I said, you really still here? Or are you still holding? You underweight, freaking pathetic freaking lineman. Want to say what's up?
Hi.
Say puppy cunts.
Puppy cunts.
Say it loud. Say it proud.
Puppy cunts.
Yes!
Yeah, so we got, you know what? Like, the last time we won, my wife wasn't going for us. She's a Niner fan, but we're in a football pool, and she didn't go for the 49ers, and we won every single time. And this time, she went for us. So next week, guess what? Who are you going for next week?
49ers.
The hell you are, you freaking... What? You want a divorce? I ain't playing. McGlinchey, Mullins is trash. Like, can we all agree Mullins is trash? I do. But who are we going to blame it on? McGlinchey. McGlinchey can eat a bowl of caca and choke on it and die.
Oh, was that the email? Oh, phenomenal.
That's it.
He never ceases to disappoint. He's got his fucking kid screaming puppy cunts.
Calling for someone's death.
Calling for a divorce and then a death. My man. Okay, the next email is from the sweet golden voice of the Gold Blooded Podcast, Matt motherfucking Matterson.
Oh, he's so close. He's so close.
To what?
He's this close from spelling my last name right. He's so close.
So
what Karen?
Kern, K-E-R-N. Yeah. In my previous email, I sent no audio. Rob was surprised, and he thought that I have never sent an email without an audio file before. But I have done it before, once or twice. Kern, you could back me up here.
Karen, thoughts?
Yeah, sure, yeah. Yep.
Also, thanks for the kind words, but really it is no big deal. Any listener can go on Lisbon and search Gold Blooded Podcast and look for older episodes.
Lisbon.
Whatever. What is it?
I don't know.
Libsyn.
In most languages, you pronounce the letters in the order they're written down.
Fair enough. All I'm trying to say here is I want to touch on the important aspects of this.
Are we diagnosing late adulthood onset of dyslexia here?
Whatever. All I want to say is, Matt Matterson, yes, any listener can go anywhere they want.
But
they don't. But they don't. But that's not it. You have the knowledge to know where to look.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yes, anybody could go and look through 275 episodes, but you have the skills and the wherewithal to say, "Oh, Bills 4 years ago," and then realize we played the Bills 4 years ago. Look at the schedule. You, my friend, you are the glue that holds this shit fucking thing together.
And again, anybody could, but not anybody does.
Not anybody does. You the man.
215.
And they're all say meh. So, I'm still like to see Beathard as starting QB for the Cowboys game at least. I mean, Joey I can disagree, maybe Rob and Curran disagree, but I mean, basically Joey I 3 years ago when Brian Hoyer was the starting QB for the team. Anyway, but we blamed the loss of the game on Mullins, the offensive line, the turnovers. The whole offense. They drove the ball down the field a couple of times, which was nice, but they weren't successful. With a lot of drives, so that offense was a disappointment. It was nice to see some pressure that the defense did on Alex Smith, and then whatever the QB that came in for the rest of the game. So glad to see that. So I'm gonna say defense piece of the week. I'm gonna give it Jason Verrett for that interception. Offensive beast of the week, I'm just disappointed and the lack of not running the ball early in the game. They did not do that. So I'm just going to say offensive beast of the week goes to Ayuk. That's it. Cowboys, Niners, it's going to be at 10 o'clock a.m. in the West Coast time. 1 o'clock Eastern time. So it's not the Sunday night game anymore. Cowboys 17, Niners 21, and I am out. Really?
Okay, Matt. Thank you for your. Just thank you for being you, Matt. That's all. The next email is from a man named Anthony Scott. It's titled Dead Skinned, and Bobo's going to play that for us because there's a little audio there.
And it's going to play.
Gold-blooded, how you guys doing? Tony from New Haven here. Yeah, not a good week. Not a good couple weeks.
3 minutes.
I remember we played 2 weeks ago. Somebody beat us. We beat the Rams. And the Bills beat us. And I kind of expected that because the Bills are a good team. You know, Washington, I expected to win that game. Washington's better than I thought they'd be this year, but, you know, we're still a better team. But I really think we lost because of Mullins. A few weeks ago, I said I didn't think Mullins was the guy anymore. And, you know, in the Rams game, he showed me that he can still play. And so I don't hate the kid, but this game, he seemed nervous. Like, he was holding on to the ball too long. He wasn't letting it go.
See, at Michael Vick's house?
Sacks. There was those fumbles.
I guess if they stop barking, we'll know.
If Shanahan needs to dumb down the playbook, or if Mullins is just going into a shell. But it's not looking good. And obviously, you know, we need to figure it out. I think the running game is looking nice. I've been very impressed with Jeff Wilson. Obviously, yeah, I mean, what else do we have really on offense? I mean, if Kittle's playing, our tight end room is a lot better. You know, our wide receiver room is straight, but still depending on young guys. And I don't even know who's hurt anymore. I mean, I saw Debo walk off the field. Is he out? I mean, I almost started crying when Fred Warner was hurt, but it looks like he's. I don't know. Is he effed up? He walked off, but then the commentator was saying it doesn't look good because it might be like a bone in the neck or something. I still don't even know what happened there. It is what it is. We'll live. We'll survive. Niners for life. That'll never change. But yeah, years like this suck. You know, you'd almost rather them just stink all together and get a higher draft pick, and then you don't have to like watch these games and anticipate they're going to do something. But yeah, this is what we signed up for, guys. This is why we're fans of football, because we're going to win a World Series. We're going to win a Super Bowl one day, and when we do, it's going to be fantastic. But that's not going to be this year. So whatever. And the last point is, I need to hit you guys up so I need a Niners tattoo. Like, I've had this idea in my mind for a while, like have like a crazy looking gold miner, right? Like a badass with like a fucking like pickaxe looking like a lightsaber, right? And he's killing a couple of birds and a fucking and a ram or some shit. And you could throw a big retarded nigga for the Giants in there. What other teams do I hate? Throw some shit in there. You know, that's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. Whatever. Go Niners. Fuck the haters. Fuck the Seahawks.
So, Rob, just so we're clear, you've got your work cut out for you this week. You have to draw a tattoo of Joe Montana and Steve Young spit roasting me while I hold a Lombardi trophy, and as well as a badass gold miner with a lightsaber pickaxe, killing birds, a ram, and a large black man from the Giants. So
I'm gonna go with the oval San Francisco logo.
yeah, the traditional SF really speaks volumes, class, the whole thing. My recommendation to all you people: just get something classic. The script lettering. Have you done those yet? Like, you know, the one on the back of the jacket, the 49ers in the. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Okay. Nevertheless, next email is from Ricardo Aguirre. Washington Proud Boys. Well, I guess it's officially draft season, fellas. I hope next season has huge changes. I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm more than happy to let Salad, D. Ford, and McGlinchey and that soft cunt Witherspoon go. Well, D. Ford could definitely go to fuck somewhere else.
He's gone.
Pretty much anyone not named Jimmy G, George Kittle, Debo Samuel, Nick Bosa, Dre Greenlaw, Raheem Mostert, and Richard Sherman.
Fred Warner.
You forgot Fred Warner. Yeah, can fuck off. I had hoped Sherman had won a ring with the 49ers just to shove it in the face of every Seahawks fan out there, but it's whatever. Blame game. Nick, that fucking cunt Mullins. Offensive beast of the week. Ayuk. Defensive beast of the week. Fred fucking Warner. Shoeslinger. Mike McCarthy's gut. The guy reminds me of Philadelphia Collins. Phil Collins? Or what's... Am I missing something there? Okay. On to Dallas, 35-14 Niners. Hang in there, boys. Soon the class of the NFL, the San Francisco Football 49ers, will be on top again. Hashtag Washington Predators. Hashtag fuck Steve and Chris for quitting. Hashtag one day my son will call Jerry Jones a cunt. Okay. It's awesome. What do you got there? Philadelphia Collins
When
gut?
you type in Philadelphia Collins, it comes right up.
Okay, so Philadelphia Collins is a person with a large gut.
It's something about comedy.
Yeah.
Some comedian.
Okay. That's nice. And the last email.
Oh, here it is. Trailer Park Boys must be.
Ah. Okay, that makes sense.
Occasional visitor to, and then resident of Sunnyvale. Owner-operator of the Dirty Burger.
Yep.
Oh, I'm fighting the urge to puke. Hang on.
You know the story, Kern?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I just know that he's a character of that show.
And apparently he's got a gut.
Yeah, looks like a fat.
I'm over here searching up Phil Collins, Mike McGlinchey, thinking that they might look alike.
No, it's Philadelphia Collins.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got a gut.
All right, well, with that said, I'm going to wrap this up with Matt Matterson's golden words, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of here because I feel like dog shit. Matt Matterson says, well, Debo is out for the rest of the season. This really does put an end to any playoff hopes that I had for the team. Other than that, I think the Niners can beat the Cowboys by attacking Dallas's defense with the running game early. By the way, the Niners' offensive line has to double block Aldon Smith. The defense has to create turnovers and put pressure on Dalton. Well, anyway, I'm going to do my best to be there on the Zoom meet during the game. Matterson is out, really. Well, Matterson, we will keep our eyes open for you. Goodbye and good luck. Stab a Dallas fan and go fuck.